Hey guys, it's Roy here from Life Chronicles. This is part 3 of the series, and we're getting ready to get into it. Go back and watch part 2, part 1. You gotta get into it. We're going on a journey, guys. We're going on a journey, and this book is about journaling. It's about writing your way to your destination. I talk about my marriage, I talk about myself, and I do this to help me get through some things and allow the reader to understand that they will too overcome through their writing. Writing is about writing your way to your destination. It's just like traveling. You're going to write your way till you get there. And when you travel, I have never traveled and never had to stop at the gas station. Gotta stop and get some gas. I've never traveled and not had to go around a few good curves and potholes. It's gonna be some holes in the writing. It's gonna be some holes on that journey, and this will allow you to expose your inner self, your inner thoughts. You will never be the same after this book. You will not be the same. Your mindset will not be the same. Come on, guys. We're going on a journey. To all my wives out there, man. We gonna get through this. Hang on tight. Don't let go. We are holding on to truth. We're exposing who we are. Women who are not married yet. This book will equip you for marriage. It will give you some tools to help you understand marriage and us as wives and what we go through sometimes. And um we gotta hold on though. We gotta hold on. We want to just hang on tight. We're gonna ride our way till we get there. We're gonna understand some things. Don't let go until you understand things. Okay? And we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, man. I promise you, you will not be the same. Your marriage won't be the same. You will understand yourself in a different light. And let's go. Let's get into it. Go back and watch part 1, part 2. Here is the book. Buy the book. It's in the link below the video. Man, buy it, read it, get into it, write in it. This book will encourage you, all you women out there. We gonna get through this. And if you haven't guessed already, all your 80s and 90s babies out there, if y'all heard the instrumental behind me, that was slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Juvenile. Okay, all you 80s and 90s babies out there, slow motion, and that's exactly how I was feeling on part 3 of this series. I was feeling like slow motion. Okay, and I got a formula um for today for part 3. Slow plus motion equals what? Slow motion. Okay, and that's exactly how I was feeling this day. And this day, I just I was feeling a little bit better than part 1. Part 1 was the first day I found out this information. Part 3, I go into discussion of how I was feeling, which was the second day after the incident that happened on June 23rd with my found out about my husband and this other woman, and this situation that they had going on, and this cheating situation. And it it was very traumatic for me, um disheartening, heartbreaking. And before we get into this discussion, if you go to page 9, let's go into prayer. I do this in the book, and we're going to go into prayer. You open it up and we can read the prayer together. Lord, I thank you for this day that you have made. I thank you for your power and for your glory. For I'm your child, and this is my life. I declare happiness and victory. Lord, you promised that if I trust in you, you would direct my path. Guide me, oh God. Give me the desires of my heart. And as I wait on you, Lord, because I know you're going to provide, I ask that you give me contentedness. I am fearfully and wonderfully made and designed for ultimate greatness. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. That was page 9. And if you flip over to page 10, we're gonna start the slow motion. Part 3, slow plus motion equals slow motion. And in this beginning of this chapter, I'm journaling. This was a journal day for me. This was the second day after I found out about my husband and this other woman, and I was crushed. I was so hurt. I was felt broken on this day, and it wasn't an easy day for me, but I see the first sentence that I put in here was, today is a little better than yesterday. And that was only my second day, and the what helped me was the writing. Okay, these are nothing but my journal entries. For the most part, I have journal entries with facts mixed in. Facts about a wife, facts, tools that will help you and equip you for marriage life. Okay, but this day was just a straight journal day and my feelings day. I I don't know if I'm gonna make it day. That's what this day was. Okay. Nothing more, nothing less. I was in my feelings. And I was more than in my feelings. I was felt like I was gonna kill somebody. Okay. And I I just I just was daydreaming on this day, kinda thinking to myself, and I say in here, um, why can't this very moment just fast forward to the next scene? I mean, why I just want to be back to normal. That's what I said. I want to be back to normal. Just arguing about who drank the last of the soda, who ate the last, why you ain't saved me no chips. That's what I wanted to get back to. I started thinking about my life before, and um how I wish I could just take this news back. Um just going on and on, and I started saying, like, you see, you get tired of arguing, but if I'm gonna argue about something, I don't want it to be about this. I don't want any woman to have to face the things that I faced on June 23rd. Okay, I wouldn't want anybody to have to go through that, not even um my worst enemy. I wouldn't want to place that on anybody. It's not a good experience. um I can say today I am thankful for the experience today, but you don't feel like that when you're going through it. Nah, I'm over it now, but this before I done got over it. Okay. So and in my writing, I began to chronicle how I should have seen this coming. In my writing, I began to chronicle how I should have seen this coming. I said, "Oh, okay, this why I got a Louis bag. This why I didn't got to keep all the income tax money. Oh baby, this and that. This is why I was getting all these gifts before." This is what I was start thinking. I probably was overanalyzing the situation, overthinking. I'm sure I was, but you begin to start going through your mind and start trying to piece stuff together. Oh, this why. Oh, so this where you been. Oh, this where you be going. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Uh, Okay, I'm thinking like a woman. I'm thinking like, what's up. This what you been doing. Um, and 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 you go through other situations. This is not the only situation you go through being a wife, being married, not just infidelity. And so you get tired of always forgiving things, forgiving small things. Oh, you don't do this, you don't do that, and then now this on top of all the other stuff you ain't doing, you get tired of it. And so, and in my book I talk about, you get tired of always giving back loyalty, love, and trust. You get tired of that, you know. And I said, and I asked the reader, I said, answer this question for me, because I ain't know then. Ain't nobody understand me. Couldn't nobody tell me what to do, how to do it. You know, even if they did tell me how to do it, I wasn't trying to hear all that. Okay. And I asked the reader, I said, answer this question. Tell me, how many blows do I take before I finally get knocked out? Why do I have to continue to give back loyalty, love, and trust? Somebody told me, oh, you gonna make it? Am I? Am I really? That ain't how I feel. I don't feel like they know what they talking about. So I began to go through all these things in my mind, and I just said, you know what, somebody better fix this. Jesus, you better fix this. You better come in, because I know you my ever present help in trouble. Okay, that's what the Bible say. Okay, I tried to put it inside. I tried, you try to get you something to encourage you. I don't, and while I'm going through these things in my mind, I said, you know what? What I'm gonna do today. I can't even fathom thinking about doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Don't nobody better not talk to me. I want to talk to kids. Y'all find y'all something to eat. Cause I could not physically and mentally do anything. I was torn to pieces. So while I'm going through this mental anguish, I tell you what, I'm gonna be right here. I ain't gonna make no sudden moves. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna write out how I feel. That's exactly what I was feeling like that day, and I'm ranting on it, on it, on it, on. I want you to rant on it, on it, on it, on today. You wrote out your wants, needs, and deserves, and let today just be a journaling day. Let today just be a, okay, this is how I feel day, right from the beginning to the end. How you felt today, what you want to happen, what you want to see, how can things be different. I mean, just go on and on and on and on about your day. Just make today be a freestyle day. I remember in class, um I don't know if that was English, you had 5 minutes of writing. Some days you will have a subject, some days you wouldn't. Let today be a freestyle day. My freestyle day was titled Slow Motion. Formulation for me was slow plus motion equals slow motion. What's your formula today? Do we have a formulation? Do we have a formula? Something that's going to put things into perspective for us. What's your formula today? Freestyle, freestyle today, freestyle journaling. Write you a formula. Get into your writing, get into your thoughts. Let's go. I'll see you back next time for part 4 of Wife Chronicles. Thanks for tuning in.